You need to understand the exam to pass. Every student who has taken the C1 Advanced will tell you the same, and so will any Cambridge English examiner. Is it a test of your English? Well, yes, but can you still have a good level of English and fail the exam? Absolutely. Hi, I'm Izzy, your C1 Advanced Cambridge English teacher, and I've helped hundreds of students pass their exam and finally get their C1 Advanced certificate with my online courses, classes, and PDFs. Many of my students also felt stuck or overwhelmed until they discovered one really important thing, which is exam strategy. So today, I'm going to explain exactly why understanding the structure of the exam is just as important as your level of English and how it will completely change your exam preparation journey. Let's do this. Now, let's use one of my past C1 Advanced students as an example, Mariana. I've changed her name for the sake of this video. She has an incredible level of English. She definitely sounds like a C1 speaker when she speaks, and the writing task that she did in homework went really well, but she didn't pass. Why? Well, one of the reasons is she ran out of time in the reading and use of English test. Not because she didn't know the answers, but because she didn't know the strategy, how to manage her time, which tasks to start first, and how to find information quickly. And this isn't rare. I see it all the time. Now, let's imagine this. I sit down with my sister and we try to do speaking part 3 together. Now, her grammar and pronunciation, really good. I'm not going to say perfect because even native English speakers make mistakes all the time. But when it comes to interactive communication marks in the speaking exam, she might talk too much. She might dominate the conversation. She might interrupt me or never ask me what I think. And that could bring her score down quite a bit. So in speaking parts 3 and 4 especially, knowing how to interact, taking turns, asking follow-up questions to your partner, reacting to what your partner says, all of that is exam strategy. Now let's talk about writing. Most adults have never written a report or a proposal, let alone in English. And yet you're expected to write one in the exam and write it well. Also, I've seen students write essays with brilliant vocabulary and excellent grammar, but because they didn't really answer the task exactly, they also lost a lot of marks. So in the writing exam, if it's a proposal, you need to persuade. If it's a report, you need to evaluate and make recommendations at the end. If it's an essay in the C1 exam, you have to talk about 2 of the 3 options and choose one for your final opinion. And if it's a review, well, the examiners expect you to be creative, to use descriptive language, and to write an engaging text. All of these little things are exam strategy, and they can really make or break your writing score. Same thing in reading and use of English. Yes, it tests vocabulary, but also speed, timing, where to look for your answer. If you spend too much time choosing the right word from the multiple choice exercise in use of English, then you might not even reach part 8, because time management is one of the hardest parts of reading and use of English for many students. So here's what it comes down to. You could be C1 in every way and still fail, or simply not get the good marks that you want. Don't understand the exam and exam strategy. You need to know what the examiners are looking for. You need to know how to manage your time. You need to answer the questions directly and not ramble. Trust me, I see this one all the time. And when it comes to using advanced grammar and advanced vocabulary, it's true that you do want to use a range of vocab and grammar, but don't try to show off with every word because you'll sound unnatural in the exam. Use clear structures and stay on topic. And that's how you'll get top marks in the exam.
Help me!
Now, if you're preparing for your C1 Advanced exam and you're thinking, okay, Izzy, but where do I start? Because I don't know the strategy. Start by studying the exam format. Know what the structure of the exam is, what every exercise looks like. And if you'd like a step-by-step plan, that will give you everything you need so that you can actually pass your C1 Advanced exam and then move on with your life. I've created a completely free C1 Advanced exam preparation course that walks you through many of the fundamental exam strategies that you will need to know to pass your C1 Advanced. Now, obviously, Not everything you need to know is in this course, otherwise I would probably be living under a bridge. But there is really more than enough to get you moving and to start getting you really confident about what you need to do in the exam. Otherwise, you'll just be swimming in a bunch of random videos and PDFs online. It's short, it's practical, and you can start right now. So click on the link in the description to join the free C1 Advanced exam preparation course so you're not studying blindly for your exam. You need to study smart, know the strategy, and pass your exam.